Alright. Yo, what's up? This is Germs from Germs Boxing. Your boy, JERMZ. Okay, man, I'm excited to do this prediction today. Today's a double header. I mean, I'm gonna still be doing more predictions, but today I just feeling these two right now the most. Antonio Margarito and Miguel Cotto, the rematch, and my favorite. I've been waiting for this match to be made like 2 years ago. Kirkland, James Kirkland versus Alfredo Angulo. Okay, Alfredo Angulo and James Kirkland. I've been waiting for that fight for a long time to be made. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. I want to first talk about that one, and then I'll go to the rematch of Miguel Cotto and Antonio Margarito. Anyways, in the junior middleweight, you know, at one point we had these two rising stars, you know, James Kirkland and Alfredo Angulo. They were both undefeated at one point, obviously. They'd be putting them against other boxers, and I'd always be like, I wonder what it would be like if these two fought each other. Both have one loss each. Alfredo Angulo's loss was a decision loss. I think it was a split decision loss to Kermit the Frog Syndrome. And James Kirkland's loss came in one round knockout in the hands of a Japanese fellow. You know what I mean? So and that was unexpected. The Kermit Syndrome outboxing Alfredo Angulo, it was a little upset, but I can see it happening. You know what I mean? If they fought again, he'd probably do it again. You know what I mean? But it's not. It's you know, the loss for James Kirkland was a little more devastating than the one that Angulo had to go through. Okay, so this is my thing. This is what I wanna. You wanna get out of there? You wanna get out? You want some more? You wanna get out? You wanna stay in there? Hold on, real quick. Give me that look. You give me that look. Give me that look. All right. So, anyways, James Kirkland, is like a little junior middleweight Mike Tyson wannabe. He is one of the strongest punchers that I've seen in a long time in the junior middleweight division. Strong, thudding, lumbering. Okay, here's the difference between punchers. The difference between, okay, here we go. Okay? There's a difference between, there's two different kind of punchers. Well, actually there's three, but it depends what weight division you're in. You know what I mean? In the middle, junior middleweight division. To me, there's two different kind of punchers. There's the thudding punchers, the ones that are more lumbering, more hook. That's He-Man hooks. That's more like James Kirkland, you know? Like, he probably got used to fighting in the street or something. Alfredo Angulo, he's a brawler type. He's not a fancy boxer as well, but his punches are a little more straight, you know? Instead of a long haymaker right, he's got a looping right, you know? Kind of a, not a cross really, but a looping right, you know? He does throw more straight punches than Kirkland. They both have devastating powers. They both have poison in their knuckles, you know? So I feel like this match is gonna go like this. It's gonna go like this. It's more realistic way I think is gonna happen. I think that Alfredo Angulo, James Kirkland comes in, you know, with a little southpaw bobbing and weaving, right? I see both try to scuffle it, and then Kirkland just boom, knocking down Angulo. I see that happening in the first round. Angulo will fall down like, holy shit, you know, like what the fuck? I didn't even know he was like that. They'll scuffle it up again. Kirkland's gonna try to take off his head, because when Kirkland gets excited, he drops his guard and tries to take you out with his chin. You know, he drops his guard and he puts his hands down. So when a guy comes at you with his hands down and a guy shoots a strong right, Angulo's gonna knock Kirkland down. So the first round is gonna be explosive. It's gonna be like 4th of July. Down goes Angulo. Angulo gets up. They start mixing it up. Angulo drops Kirkland. Okay, so they both gonna get up. It's gonna be It's gonna be like a Hagler Hearns in the first round. Okay. Round 2 comes. Round 3 comes. Kirkland is a little more. He gets a little more dinged. Yeah, he catches Angulo here and there, but Angulo's straight punches are gonna be what's gonna tell, you know, the difference. That's gonna tell the difference in this fight. So Alfredo Angulo is gonna sneak in straight down the middle, and Kirkland's gonna be getting dropped and keep getting dropped probably like 2 times or 3 times in round 3. 2 times in round 3. Because Kirkland, I mean, I know he went back to Ann Wolf. I know he did, well, yeah, I know you're gonna tell me that the loss that he lost, he wasn't even with Ann Wolf. He went with someone else. You know what I'm saying? But it's already too late. He already let it get to his brain at that time. It's harder to come back from that, especially with someone who's not psychologically, you know, in it like that. You know, like a student. Okay? So I don't think we're gonna ever see the same James Kirkland again. That prison when he went to do all that time, that was it for him, dude. I kind of like took something out of him, because I saw him in the on the undercard of a fight. James Kirkland knocked this guy out in 1 round, but the way he knocked him out, and he kept trying to punch him while that dude was on the floor. It's like, you know what? He's not a student anymore. I don't think that Kirkland's coming back. It's a good fight on paper, but I think Angulo's gonna destroy Kirkland in a very exciting match. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Kirkland can't knock out Angulo. I don't know Angulo's chin, so if he knocks down Angulo and knocks him out the first time he knocks him down, then Angulo had a soft chin this whole time. But I doubt that, you know, because Angulo has a lot of conviction in his punches. He puts himself in there. He knows he has a strong chin, so I don't worry about that. So I think Angulo's gonna be, you know, 2 straight of punches in a very exciting War of the Year, you know, knocking out Kirkland. Okay, he's gonna knock out Kirkland, and that's that. Okay, round 3 he's gonna knock him out. On to the next fight. Cotto and Margarito, okay? Now, what's the matter, baby? Hey, hold on, give me a second. What's the matter, huh? What's the matter? You want your milkies? You want your milkies? Yeah, that's the milkies, yeah. Oh, here you go. Here's your crackers. Here's your cracker. Here's your cracker. Daddy does goddamn Mario. So anyways, Miguel Cotto, Margarito. Okay, losses. Let's just say you are undefeated, okay? The difference between a loss, okay, when you get knocked out in 1 punch, you change psychologically. You kind of don't engage as much. You turn into a boxer puncher. You know what I'm saying? Whenever the first time you get knocked out by 1 punch, like, you know what I mean? Boxer puncher you turn into. When you lose by decision and it's a close fight, you become more of a warrior. You start going to war more, like Marquez. You know what I'm saying? But when you get beaten up, I mean, Margarito and Cotto, they went to war. But down the stretch, Margarito got inside of Cotto's head. And those uppercuts, you know, oh, by the way, that was the fight that I predicted 100%. I said the match, the round, everything. I got the Margarito Cotto fight right the first time because I know the formula between both of them. I even got the round right. But anyways, what I'm getting at is that Cotto, you know, when you get in Cotto's head, Cotto's like psychologically weak. I know what you're gonna say. I know people are gonna start commenting. I know all that shit, but you gotta understand this. When I say weak, I don't mean not strong. I mean weak like you just don't know how to deal with it at the moment, you know? When Margarito was getting, you know, Cotto's bloody, was looking like a damn tampon, and he couldn't come back from it. Cotto was like running. There was a moment where Cotto was like running backwards and actually just knocked himself down. You know, he went down, took a knee, like, fuck it, you know? I'm not gonna get hit. And that's when they waved the fight off, you know, like, that's it. He gave up. Cotto came back. He was fighting, who did he fight? Colati. He fought Colati. He was doing good, you know? The thing about Cotto that I don't like is that every punch he throws, he kind of shows it off. He goes, you know what I mean? Like to him, it's like about, like, in a way, not looks, but I don't think he's got that gritty, that in the trenches, that dirty fucking fighter inside of him. He's more of a classy boxer. He tries to be classy, you know, but he's not. He's like he never found himself. He should have just stuck to the whole left hook to the stomach thing. He hardly does that anymore. I don't know if you noticed that, but he hardly does that. With Margarito, he didn't do that. He should have done that. Knowing that Margarito has a strong chin, you can't kill Margarito with 1,000 punches. Hit him with 1,000 body blows. You know, body shots. I mean, not body low blows, but body shots. And when Colati cut up Cotto's face, oh shit, like, it looked like Cotto was back in the Margarito fight again. You know, running, oh my god. You know, I thought Claudio won that fight. You know, but every time Cotto gets cut, what other fight was that? Every time Cotto gets cut, oh yeah, Pacquiao. Every time Cotto gets cut, he turns into that same Margarito's victim. He turns into that, you know, that Cotto that fought Margarito, and he just can't get out of it. Margarito just got into his head and stayed there. You know, Margarito, you can't mess with Margarito's psyche. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he wants. He's always known what he knows what to do. You know, Margarito's gonna be the same Terminator that comes in through, but it's gonna be the exact same match as part 1. The only difference is that this is gonna be junior middleweight. Okay, Margarito's a lot more of a monster at this weight. Cotto is actually a midget at this weight. So we're gonna see the same thing as part 1, except Margarito's gonna have more power, more energy, and because I think him draining himself down to welterweight actually drained him a little bit to knock out Cotto a little early, maybe earlier. But I think that Cotto's gonna get knocked out early, round 8. I think this might even be the end of Cotto. You know what I'm saying? Because Cotto's not gonna knock out Margarito. The only way I see Cotto ever knocking out Margarito if he lands a solar plexus shot right down the gut, right down the center, right here, boom, right there. He lands one right there, he can knock out Margarito, but that's a puncher's chance, okay, for Cotto. And I don't think Cotto's got the psychological. He's gonna get back. You know, Margarito's gonna bring him back. Margarito's gonna bring him back to fight 1, and we're gonna see a replica. Hold on, baby. We're gonna see a replica, and Cotto is just not gonna know how to pull the trigger, and that's just it. I mean, it's gonna be exciting. You're gonna see Cotto, you know, outboxing Margarito the first 3 rounds. Cotto's actually gonna be beating up Margarito. You know what I mean? But you know, Margarito's round. Every single fight I've seen, Margarito, I don't think he's ever really won one round from rounds 1 through 6. He always gives you those rounds. Okay, he's like Margarito's doesn't fight you till round 6 and on, because from round 6 and on, you know, that's when the guts come in. That's when the heart comes in. And he knows that's his field. I'm going to let him punch me, bam, 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 because by the time 6 comes, he's going to be a little worn out. His arms are going to be a little tired. So when the Terminator keeps coming, he's a plotting guy. He comes in little by little by little. Next thing you know, he's all over you. But he does, you know, Margarito doesn't appear that way. He doesn't appear that he's a mauler. No, he's just straight, you know, just basic, you know, uppercuts, just basic shit. But after a while, he's all in your face and he's still doing the same shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Margarito is a Terminator. Cotto is a little fragile. Okay, so with that being said, it's gonna be exciting 2 fights. Junior middleweight. Oh crap! All this is gonna be in junior middleweight. You know, Kirkland, Angulo, and Margarito and Cotto. I think the winner of both matches should fight each other. If the win, I mean, in this case, I would say Angulo versus Margarito. Holy shit, that would be freaking amazing. You know what? I'm thinking way ahead of everybody. But anyways, that's it. Germs Boxing. Subscribe my channel. I got music. I got beautiful music. I got beats. Every beat in there is mine. Whatever's clever. Give me a hit up on the messages. Every prediction that I've done is based on my subscribers' suggestions. Okay, so this is Germs from Germs Boxing, Germs Germs the rapper. Bada boom, bada bang, and that's it. Peace.